Now, you've heard it before. The most important part about video is actually the audio. And there's something to be said about using different devices to inspire yourself. And those devices don't, in my opinion, have to be expensive. As long as you have good audio and visual that is like stimulating or at least fun to use for the user at hand, being myself, the operator, it doesn't really matter, right? Like right now, I have a mirrorless camera in the house, but I'm using my old Samsung phone, my Wireless Go 2 Rode wireless deals on top with the USB-C. Why? Because it's fun, and also because I have a really crappy laptop, and my laptop edits these better. Like, I have a good computer at the house, but I'm watching this house and this old dog right now as kind of like side work slash, I don't know, it's kind of fun to do, and I love dogs more than humans. But bottom line is I'm away from my editing computer, so I need to make files that aren't as hard to edit. Like, I have edited on this laptop before. And you know what's also interesting? This is kind of a side thing, but as much as like I dislike templates and people that like skip the editing process in a way, being an editor that gets paid for editing sometimes by certain people, and consider myself like I'm pretty darn good at DaVinci Resolve, if I don't say so myself. I've been playing around with CapCut, and on my old slow computer, it works better than Resolve. It's just more optimized for bad hardware, and it actually works really similarly. It's like, it reminds me if Final Cut and DaVinci Resolve had a baby. And I've used CapCut off and on just to have fun and make shorts out of my long form on my phone, but this is the first time I've ever really dived in to the desktop version, and it does feel like I'm kind of like playing around with Final Cut, which I am not an expert. I've actually only ever seen it run. I've never actually used Final Cut myself, but it reminds me of what I know about Final Cut, and it's like I'm like on Final Cut on the desktop, which basically means nothing from me because, as I said before, I've never actually used Final Cut. But I think it's a fine program, and it's the same. I mean, you know, it's all about timing, has a lot of the same effects. I did run into a bunch of situations that I couldn't use things that I normally would be able to use in Resolve, like you can keyframe and stuff like that, but there's definitely missing elements, and there's not as many options in that program as there is in Resolve. And I think it's funny that people think that CapCut is cheating. I think, you know, like, there's something to be said about like AI doing all your work, but rotoscoping sucks. And really, like, the final product is what matters. I just don't, you know, low effort versus high effort, whatever. Like, I was making a bunch of very high effort YouTube videos on my main channel, and now I'm making these kind of videos, and they both have their own qualities, right? You can't get to know me as well in those high productions because they're topic based. They are video essays that are highly researched and scripted. And this is like just me talking to the camera. And that's something I really like about YouTube. So everything has its place, right? It's like everything in moderation. So I've actually put a lot of thought into not thinking so hard. Like, on this channel, I might make bullet points or a short script and share what I'm thinking about the camera industry, about certain softwares that I'm using to make videos or whatnot. And on my other channel is like my dream channel, because in a perfect world, I would be making documentaries of things that I'm interested in, and at least video essays in things that I'm interested in. But I also enjoy the YouTube way. I enjoy being personable with the community, both as a viewer and as a creator, if I guess that's what you call it. And I absolutely love video editing. And there is something about, like, having a small project or a short or a video like this that I can quickly edit, get out, and get feedback with, and get that feedback loop going. So lately, I'm giving myself maybe not necessarily more time, but yeah, I guess it will take more time, where I'm going to document me making what I make, like for clients, for behind the scenes of my other channel, which isn't that big. I'm a one-man band that, you know, gets certain editing jobs through Fiverr, and I'm trying to build a business in one way or another in this industry. And of course, I have lots of opinions and stuff like that. But before, I was like not really doing the YouTube way, and I was just doing the YouTube type video essays, which is another class. And I was showing I'm not like a faceless channel or something like that. It's just things that I'm interested in. And the thing that I've ran into problems doing that is that it's like, although the niche might be video essay and, you know, maybe more into the technology era, but like right now, I'm making a video, well, I don't want anybody to copy me, that's how paranoid I am, but I'm making a video about a certain sports subject, an extreme sports subject, we'll say, which is something I grew up doing. I grew up a skateboarder, and now I'm making a video about that, and it's kind of like, where does that video belong? I'm not really sure. Does it belong on that channel? It's like, on that channel I made a video about Eckhart Tolle, and I made a video about YouTube changing as a platform. So all the videos, although are video essay slash, yeah, they're video essay, because I think the difference between a video essay and a documentary is a documentary you go out and get all the footage yourself. So they are video essays, but they're also very different from each other. Where on this channel is more of just me personally talking about my favorite hobby and, you know, my passion of creating videos and the gear and the blah, 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 trying to niche down or whatever. So yeah, there's a place for everything. And on this channel, I think you're going to be seeing me a lot more, unless I rapidly change my mind again. But I don't think so. I think I got a strategy for 2024. I'm giving myself a year of this strategy of like putting out a lot of videos of like behind the scenes, different thoughts I have on different programs, cameras, technology, whatever my thoughts and opinions are, you know, just real quick, edits. Maybe I'll get carried away if you know, if the opportunity presents itself, if there's something I feel like you know, deserves the time or whatever. My brain to yours is what this channel's all about. Check out my other channel if you want to. Like, subscribe, do all that YouTuber stuff. I appreciate you. Comment anything that is on your mind about whatever. And I'll either see you in the next video or I'll see you in the next life. I guess that's what I say at the end of all my other channel. On this channel, I guess I'll just say see ya.